Friday Night Football presented by Endeavor Communication. Tonight, the North Putnam Cougars welcome the Eagles of South Putnam High School. I am Pete Gasho. Along with me is Jake Morris. Jake, the South Putnam comes into tonight's matchup with a 4-0 record, 2-0 in a conference. North Putnam is 3-1, 1-1 in conference, and they would love to give the Eagles their first loss here tonight. Would that be something for them?
That would absolutely be something for them. This is definitely a rivalry game between these two schools, but it is also North Putnam's last home game of the year. They finished the regular season with 3 straight road games after this. So you want to play well in front of your home crowd. You want to get a win against your rivals here tonight.
Jake, we got some action from some last year's series.
We do.
Let's take a look at that, and maybe you can run us through some of these play here. We'll get those up and running.
Eagles defend their home turf. Looking to get another one here at North Putnam tonight.
Yeah, and the Cougars would like I said, to hand them their first loss here tonight. I'll tell you what, before we get any further, let's take a look at our standings for both of these teams. Starting out with the South Putnam Eagles. Jake, they got Cloverdale there, Brown County, South Vermilion, Greencastle. Those are all wins right there, leading us into North Putnam here tonight.
Yeah, you can see on the schedule I've highlighted North Putnam and Northview because those two are the key games they have remaining. Obviously tonight against their rivals. Northview is currently sitting at 4-0. West Vigo is currently 3-2. Sullivan 2-2. So you never know; those two teams could prove to be a challenge. But Northview is definitely a threat. What I like about the Eagles, look at that consistent scoring, 40-plus in all games this year. That's what you want to see from a team.
That's definitely not allowing any more than 20 that whole time there. Let's kick it over to the other side for the North Putnam Cougars. You take a look at their schedule. Greencastle, they had Southmont. They had a loss to Owen Valley. Then they come back and they just pound Brown County 59-7.
Yeah, we were over here Wednesday checking the internet connection for today's broadcast, so I got to sit down with Coach Barrett and kind of pick his brain for about 20 minutes or so. Something interesting about this, their one loss to Owen Valley in week 3, you might remember we had all those storms going through all of Indiana. They were actually up 19-0 in week 3 on a Friday night. Game got postponed, came back Saturday night, gave up 26 straight points and lost 26-19. Coach isn't very happy about that one, and I apologize that I brought that up on air. But they play South Putnam this week. That's a big win. Then they finish with 3 road games. Not too bad of a road schedule, though. Edgewood currently 2-2, Cascade 2-2, and Cloverdale 0-4. We saw Cascade play Monrovia in week 2. That was an 82-6 blowout for Monrovia.
So a fairly workable schedule right there for these guys. Let's get into our keys to victory here tonight. What's it going to take for these two teams to come away?
Well, again, talking with Coach Greg Barrett of the Putnam Cougars, he was really big on finishing drives. He feels in that Owen Valley game, even though there was a 2-day game, they let drives get away from him. He really wants to finish drives today. Number 2 is for both teams. Eliminate the big play. This is a rivalry game. Big plays can really sway emotion and get things going. We might be under attack here. And number 3, I don't think I really have to pound this point home too hard. Respect your rival. This team's 4-0 against 3-1. These teams are no slouches. You need to respect everything they do and realize that they are very capable of beating you.
You can never overlook an opponent, can you? That's for sure. How about we jump into our impact players for tonight? Let's take a look at those impact players. Who's got to make an impact here tonight for these teams to come away with a victory?
Well, Jimmy Rudder, I think he was our impact player in Week 1 when South Putnam played Cloverdale. He's got 15 receptions, 323 receiving yards on the season with 4 touchdowns. And for the North Putnam Cougars, Brad Hodges, 34 carries, 210 yards, and 2 touchdowns. This guy plays running back. He also plays wide receiver. He returns punts and kickoffs, and he's even thrown a couple passes and has a passing touchdown this year. I asked the coach, what is his position? He says, well, he's listed as halfback, but he can play anything on our team. And he compared him, he said if he was going to compare him to an NFL player, he compared him to Julian Edelman.
How about that? Yeah, he's Mr. Utility. He can do it all right there as you see him come running out onto the field. And one last thing we got to get in, as always, is our X factor, that special player for one of these teams who's going to get it done here tonight for their team to come away with the victory. Who's that?
That's going to be Brandon Gerke right here. He's a senior. He's a tight end and a linebacker, but he also runs the ball a lot for South Putnam. He is a matchup nightmare. He's a big dude, and with those big linemen that South Putnam has, they can create some running lanes for this guy. Look for him to get the ball around the goal line.
That's awesome. Those are all great players right there and great keys to victory. We want to thank you for tuning in to Endeavor Communications pregame show. We're going to step away, get a few messages in, and then we will be right back. We'll try to get our starting offense and our defense up on the board here for you. You're watching high school football right here on Endeavor Communications.
Experience the exciting world of television entertainment with Endeavor eTV. Get more than 350 quality TV channels including HD, movies, sports, family programming, lifestyle, and local news and weather. Never miss a program with Endeavor Whole Home DVR. Stop a program in one room and continue watching TV in another. Enjoy video on demand and pay-per-view selections with over 2,000 titles. Call 1-800-922-6677 or visit our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Watch TV Everywhere is a value-added entertainment option which gives Endeavor television subscribers the ability to watch TV programs on their PC, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. When you subscribe to an Endeavor TV package, you receive select TV programming that is available in that package free of charge. You can view Watch TV Everywhere programs just about anywhere. All you need is an internet or Wi-Fi connection. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details about Watch TV Everywhere.
Welcome back to Friday Night Football presented by Endeavor Communications. Pete Gasho and Jake Morris, and we're losing our audio here. Kind of got some crazy stuff going on. 1 second. There we go. Yeah.
Probably that cannon.
Yeah, I think that cannon went off and it kind of shook the whole press box up here, and it startled me, that's for sure. Got a fantastic night for football, Jake. Nice, cool night. Lights are on already. It's a little cloudy, a little bit of rain today. Field should be, pretty soft compared to what it's been the last few weeks, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I was out there in pregame talking with some coaches and kind of checking out some of the teams and the drills, and the field felt all right. I think it's going to be a good game, perfect night for football.
It's beautiful.
Putnam wins the toss, defers selection in the second half. It will be kicking off the start of the contest and defending the North goal. football start.
All right, so it looks like that the Eagles will be on offense first. And we'll get those offensive guys pulled up here for you maybe. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at the Eagles offense while we got time here. Take a look. Jake, run us through our guys here.
Well, we got McHugh, Schaefer, Hall. McHugh's the quarterback. Schaefer, Hall, running back, fullback. We got Gerke at tight end, Rudder at wide receiver, Wood at wide receiver, Masters at tackle, Will Cruz at tackle, Fields at the center, Wyatt and Britton at the other tackle. Gerke, the tight end. Obviously, he was our impact player.
Exactly.
Very big player. You look for him to run the ball a little bit, too. Jimmy Rudder is an absolute weapon, though, in the passing game. He's going to get a lot of balls thrown his way.
Let's take a look at the defense then while we got time also. Before we get this thing kicked off, how about that defense for the Cougars?
Well, we got Bobby Shealy, who's also the center for the Cougars. Bobby Phillips at defensive tackle. Jake Plessinger at D tackle. Eubank at defensive end. White, Bingman, and Christie, who is also the running back. They all play linebacker. Hess and Judy are your cornerbacks, and Duff and McPherson are your safeties. The reason I highlighted Ethan Christie, he's a running back. He also plays linebacker. I love it when running backs are linebackers. You guys, that's how you know they're big, tough guys that aren't afraid to go right through the hole.
And that's exactly, they're on the offensive side, they're just trained to come, pound straight through the hole. On the defensive side, they're pretty much going to do the same thing.
Absolutely.
They're going to wait to see what direction you go, and they're just going to try to run right through you. We get ready to kick this one off.
As you saw on that last graphic, Coach Aker for the South Putnam Eagles is currently in his second year, 10-5 overall. And Coach Greg Barrett is in his 7th year at North Putnam.
I think we are in for, like I said, just a real exciting game here. I've been real excited about this one today. Been a busy day. Haven't had a lot of time to. A lot of times we like to get on the internet, and do a lot of reading and try to print some stuff out and learn a lot about the players, and never really got that chance today. But I'm sure we're going to find out who's going to stand out here pretty soon. Kick is away.
Taken to about the 3-yard line by number 9, Dylan Wood.
Received at the 3. Big hit. Right back at the 24.
So far this season, the South Putnam Cougars averaging 120.8 receiving yards a game and currently averaging 355 rushing yards a game. So they like to pound the rock.
First and 10 on their first offensive set of the game.
So it's going to be first and 10, about right on the 23.
Number 10, quarterback for the Eagles.
Couple good shots there of the offensive players. We get ready to get this one going. Looks like there's a little bit of a delay. I think they're checking the air in the ball.
Standing down there, waiting to talk to Coach Aker of South Putnam, sitting there watching some of the defensive players and offensive linemen do their drills. Number 57, Joe Masters. He's 6'3", 270 pounds. He's a senior. That's a big kid on the line.
McHugh hands it off. Right up the middle. Going to get a couple of them out of that one. Right away, they go right back up to the line, and they're going to go with this quick offense, Jake. Quick snap right up the middle. They got a whistle to blow them, maybe a false start.
Got a flag already. I think it is going to be a false start.
Looked like they handed it off to Scott.
That can happen in a hurry-up offense. Sometimes the offense gets in too much of a hurry, and you get penalized for it.
This one's going to go against the Eagles, and that's going to back them up. And that's probably the last thing they wanted to do, really, to get this one started. You try to get that offense going as quickly as you do. You want to try to be as mistake-free as you can.
Yeah, so, getting stuffed on the first run and then your second attempt getting a penalty, not a good start to this game.
That's going to make it 2nd and 12. Another handoff and a good run that time, right back almost to the line of scrimmage. Once again, that's number 23, Scott. They stayed with him. Take a look one more time at the replay. Busting through the line. Good tackle that time, Jake.
Yeah, great tackle right there. Way to contain the running back before you get to the first down.
That was McPherson. Big gang pile tackle.
Looks like Schaefer's going to have enough for the first down.
That was number 14, Schaefer, busting through the line there, getting the first down. Quickly back come the Eagles. They're going to work over this defense. I think they want to try to tire them down.
I do like the idea of doing a hurry-up offense at the start of the game. Let them know you're here to play fast.
Well, this does run down some teams. A lot of these players are playing both ways, so they know that once this ball is turned over, that a lot of these guys that are on defense have to go back now and they got to play offense. And this is really a good – I like it too. It's a great way to try to tire them down. Another hand up the middle. This one gets stuffed back in the backfield. Big number 55, Eubank, in on a tackle that time.
Yeah, Eubank, great penetration there, able to wrap up number 23, Scott, on the run for a loss of 1 on the play.
Eagles, this time they're going to put it in the air. Deep ball over to the side. That one was intended for 24, Rudder. Had a chance at it, Jake.
Yeah, I think they're going to get called for pass interference on number 5, Judy, for the Cougars. And they are. They're going to get pass interference on the defense, so that's a first down.
And that's exactly like what they're going to call. So they're going to walk it off here. That's definitely going to be a first down.
I don't know if I necessarily saw pass interference there. The quarterback put
sure.
the ball on the sideline, and it looked like pretty good defense. You have the sideline and the defender. You just sandwich the wide receiver, but maybe he got a hand in there.
That puts it on the 49 on the North Putnam side. And here come the Eagles. Handoff. Hit back in the backfield. This one stopped.
I am loving this Cougars run defense right now.
Number 14, that was Schaefer again, trying to bust through there, but it was no go. This stingy front line of Schill, Phillips, Plessinger, and Eubank, getting the job done up front. Quickly again, handoff, hit hard, knocked back. Big hits those time.
Yeah. This defensive line is just imposing their will on the offensive line to start this game, and rushing yards are going to be hard to come by.
Eagles using several running backs, trying to keep them fresh legs and run at this defense. But this defense is stingy.
And for North Putnam, you have a huge advantage right here. You've stuffed them 2 times now on the run. It's now 3rd and 12. You know they're going to throw the ball because they've been stuffed twice on the run, so you can play a little off these receivers and put some more guys into coverage.
They're going to pack it in. They're not going to give up. One-on-one coverage. Deep ball again. That's Rudder. He can't bring it in. That one will be incomplete. That's a good matchup there with Rudder and Judy here tonight.
Yeah.
Take a look at this one more time, Jake.
Yeah, Rudder just throw a little bit outside there. Able to get a hand on it, but not able to corral the pass.
Almost brought it in. We'll try to get that score back up for you. We've had trouble with our graphics. So this will be your first punt of the night. They let it go. This is going to take a big Eagles bounce, and that turns out to be a great punt. They're going to mark him down about at the 2, and that's going to stick the Cougars deep in their own.
And that's such a hard call as a punt returner. When the punt's going to land inside the 20, inside the 15, you're like, well, I can probably let this go. It'll bounce into the end zone. But when it doesn't, it's just horrible for your offense to go out there.
That is a rough one right there. You never like to see it get past you. So the Cougars will take over here. Looks like they do mark it right at the 2. So 8:45 to play. 1st and 10 from the 2. We'll try to keep you with the time and the down. That's Christie busting it to the outside. He's got room, breaks one tackle. He's out to the 45, the 50 before he gets brought down. Well, excellent run.
Well, it doesn't matter if you're going to start on the 2-yard line if you're going to run 50 yards on the first play. What a great run there by Christie.
That was Schaefer, one of the players to try to bring him down.
Take another look at this one. Able to
Straight arm there.
get a couple guys off of him. Missed tackle there. And Christie's off to the races. He's not going to be knocked out till he reaches the 50.
And really has a good tackle by Schaefer just to get him down. He beats that one. He's gone. Hand up the middle. One more time. Christie lowers his head and delivers a big blow. They're going to mark that right about the 45.
Christie again, taken down. Gain for a few yards.
They'll bring second down. About 6 to go. Ball's on the 45. 7:49 to play. Rudes in the shotgun. They got a flag on the play. Kind of a broken play. Had guys kind of give up on that one early, Jake. Never heard the whistle blow.
Yeah, the flag came out, but yeah, I was wondering about that. They had two backs coming in at the same time to the quarterback. I think so.
That'll make it second down and 12.
Second and 11. And once again, we got a little trouble with our scoreboard right now. Again, we'll try to get that fixed for you and bring that up this time.
The pass pulls it in and runs it forward for a couple of yards, maybe 3. Number 7, Brandon Gerke on the stop.
Gierke makes a stop there on defense.
Scrimmage at the Eagle 49. Third down and 10 for the Cougars.
That'll bring 3rd and 10 up.
And you and I, now they're in their spread formation, you and I had to do a little research this week in the office about how they label some of the receivers. Christie's going to get stuffed here, though.
Yeah, definitely. Good job by the offense that time, or the defense that time to step up. And
because when a coach hands me a depth chart that has X, Y, and Z on it, it threw me off for a second. I enjoyed the research. I went back and was like, oh, yeah, I remember that. So that was a nice refresher. So thank you, Coach Barrett, for sending me that.
I love it.
Number 4 comes on in punt formation for the Cougars.
The Cougars are going to have to punt this one away.
Back for the Eagles.
Big high fair catch called and brought in.
Fair catch called for and made.
About right 15-yard line with 6:01 to play. We'll have a change of sides here, and we'll be right back. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. Got more football coming up right after this.
Are you a fan of exciting action, great sporting atmosphere, and good displays of sportsmanship?
I am definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value. Are you a fan of amazing spirit, incredible drama, and affordable ticket prices?
I'm definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value.
Welcome back. Eagles have the ball. They're going to hand off right up the middle. That's Schaefer one more time, getting the job done for the Eagles. Eagles started out on their first possession, really grinding the ball out on the ground. Had some trouble putting the ball when they put the ball up in the air.
Yeah, which is a little surprising because this season when the Eagles have gone to pass, they've had 6 passing touchdowns, only 1 incompletion. Actually 55.6 completion percentage. Not too bad for a high school team.
This will bring up 2nd and 1. McHugh. They'll hand it off. Going for the first down, and he'll get a lot more, a big chunk more. It was number 7 busting through the line that time.
Yeah, right there. That's our impact player, Mr. Brandon Gerke, number 7. He's just a tough runner, tight end. Look at that guy's body. He takes 3 guys to bring him down.
He's, like I said, he plays everywhere. You know, he's listed as a tight end on my sheet, and I got to go looking for him when he runs the ball. I'm like, where did he come from? Empty backfield this time. McHugh in the shotgun position. Man in motion, handoff. Out to the outside, busting it outside. Trying to get outside. Gets knocked out of bounds right about the 47.
And the last 2 plays for South Putnam have just been great runs. You hand one off to Gerke, hand the other one off to Schaefer. You go inside, then you go outside. That's just basic football right there.
You can't go wrong with those two guys.
No.
That'll get the Eagles the first down, 1st and 10, 4:58 to play. Ball spotted right at the 48. This one right now, 0-0. Out of the shotgun one more time, man in motion. They fake the handoff, the keeper this time. That's Plunkett. Plunkett keeps it. He gets about 8 yards that time on that one, Jake. Heck of a run for Plunkett.
Yeah, that's not a bad play there. Fake the jet sweep.
Check out the blocking, number 63 up at the top for, that was a good by Cruz right there. Good block by Cruz to free Plunkett up.
And plays like that gain yardage like that, 5 to 8 yards, whatever, or more, those are really nightmares for defensive coordinators. Like, man, we don't want to have to guard a quarterback too. Are you kidding me?
Where'd this guy come from? Yeah. Handoff up the middle, going to be close to the first down. It looks like he will get it. And I believe he did. I think that's going to be another first down for the Eagles. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles, 4:02 to play. Ball sitting right at the 38. McHugh underneath center. Handoff for the first man through. Busting through there once again is Kyle Schaefer.
Yeah, they struggled on their first drive, but they're starting to put a little bit of a running attack together now.
Starting to string some stuff here together. One more time on the Endeavor Communications instant replay. Nice little run that time. Eagles have gone away from that quick offense that they had started earlier. They kind of slowed it down. McHugh slowed it down a little bit. I formation. He's going to keep it this time. Gives it over the middle and wide open, and that's going to be 6 for the Eagles.
Daniel Grunlock, number 42, with the catch. It's a 31-yard touchdown strike from McHugh to Grunlock.
Beautiful pass right there. And how did he get so free, Jake?
Well, you're going to see right here on the replay. Got number 42, Grunlock. Here's McHugh, throws it up, and the safety, you can see right there, number 11. He's not even really paying attention. He lost his man, got behind him. That's a touchdown.
Yeah, he's pointing back, too. You can see 6-0. 3 minutes, 3:10 to play on the clock. Extra point is up, and that is no good. There you go. Once again, you talked about those extra points. You know, they can come back and haunt you. So it's 6-0 here. The Eagles take the early lead. We'll go ahead and we'll get another break in. We'll be back with more high school football right here on Endeavor Communications.
Lightning-fast high-speed internet is only a click away. Through fiber optic technology, Endeavor Communications is able to offer internet speeds up to 1,000 megabits per second to stream movies, download music, watch TV and video clips, connect on social media, play games online, conduct online video conferencing, and is ideal for supporting all your devices in your home or business. Call 1-800-922-6677 or visit our website at weendeavor.com for more details.
Welcome back here to North Putnam High School. Pete Gasho, Jake Morris on the call here for you. And that's a heck of a play there.
Oh, absolutely. Getting Daniel Grunlock wide open in the end zone. Safety kind of lost where his man was on that play. That was McPherson. Float the ball right over top for an easy 6. Can't ask for much more than that. Take another look at it right here. Here's McHugh throwing it up. Safety loses his man. That's Grunlock just walking in for the touchdown. 6-0 Eagles. They did miss an extra point, though.
The Eagles will kick it off. This one will be returned. Slip tried to get to the outside, not able to get past the defenders, and brought down.
Let's take a look at the offensive starting lineup for the Cougars. Bradley Hodges, mentioned him as one of our impact players. Ethan Christie's fullback / linebacker. And Jack Kendall, I have him marked, used to be their quarterback. Then he moved to tight end, and now he's a starting left tackle. Loves this guy.
That's guy just put on some meat now, if you
It's
ask
crazy.
me.
You can see right there we got their rushing attack as a team, 132 carries, 714 yards, 12 touchdowns. This team likes to run the ball. But Coach told me he likes to keep it 50-50. Well, stats don't really say that, but all right.
We're not going to argue with the coach
Well,
now. You know that.
I'll take his word for it. He's a good guy.
Out to the outside was Hodges taking a handoff that time, and he gets brought down by number 42, Grunlock. So Grunlock not only scoring touchdowns, but also making tackles. Go ahead with the defensive starters here for South Putnam.
Well, defensive starters, you see the guys we have highlighted here. Joe Masters, Josh Bills. I mentioned Joe Masters, 6'3", 270 pounds. Josh Bills, 6'4", 385 pounds. They're giant defensive tackles right there. Jonathan Thibodeau, though, great cornerback. Actually has 6 pass deflections this year already. So great defense for them, and they are turnover machines.
You gotta like that. Not only do you deflect them, but you pick them off, and no running that time on that side of the defense. Swarmed and taken down. Take a look one more time there, Jake.
Here's Christie just getting bottled up right away. Tried to get to the outside there, but the Eagles able to cut him off. Points may be a premium in this game, you know?
It might be. It brings up 3rd and 10. Rude's going to pass this time. Got a man, gets tipped. Almost tipped to him. But not able to make it happen. Incomplete. That was intended for the tight end, Haste.
Yeah, that's number 22, Haste, tight end. Intended for him. Rudder gets a hand on it. And almost actually tips it to Hayes.
It looked like he almost did, didn't it? Not a bad pass. This time it'll be punted away. End over. Rick will take a decent bounce. He gets kicked out of bounds by the North Putnam players.
That's number 59, Braden White. I like plays like that.
He just, get it out. That's touched. It's down.
On a normal night, no one would have seen that, but we got 4 cameras that said, yeah, that happened.
I like that. I'm not bending down to touch it. I'm just kicking it out of the bounds, and that's going to be down. That's how it goes. Because I'm big enough that I can do that.
Yeah.
Like I said, once again, it's a fantastic night, Jake, for some high school football, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's a great night. Not too hot, not too cold. I think we're going to keep the rain away.
We can do that. That's just fine with me. Handoff inside. Once again, that goes to Schaefer, but there is some laundry on the field. Take a look at the call this time. That's going to be a chop block or an illegal block. It goes against the Eagles. That's going to back them up. I'm not sure if I saw it. Might have been back that way.
I think it was closer to the quarterback.
The flag did come in kind of early when I. So they're going to back them up, and boy, that's going to take them way, way back. That's 1st and 25. They're going to spot the ball right at the 30. McHugh pitches out. That's Schaefer trying to make a move. Gets away from one man. And the Cougars pick it up. How about that? Where you try to make something happen and it turns around and it just bites you in the butt, you know?
Yeah. It looked to me when they handed the ball off to him, It looked like he was going to drop back and try to pass it, like kind of a trick play there. And I was like, well, maybe just a really and then he turned around and much haven't. If you're beat on a play, sometimes the best thing to do is just take it. Every eShield security solution provides security protection for your home or business, powered by quality Honeywell products. Endeavor eShield helps protect what you cherish most, providing burglary, fire, smoke, flood, video monitoring, home and energy management. Give them a call. Get your security system today.
Great group of people at Endeavor. Rudes once again, handoff. They're busting through the line. He's one of the Eagles. I believe that was number 9, Wood, sliding through there, but he come through quick too.
Yeah, he did. It's a great play there. About 30 seconds before the end of the first quarter here.
Let's see what North Putnam does here. 20 seconds on the clock. It's going to be a handoff. Number 7 breaking to the outside. Couple down before he gets stopped by number 7, Gerke. Brandon Gerke chasing him down.
That was number 7, Everts right there. Not enough speed to get around the outside.
7 on 7. How about that?
Absolutely. Brandon Gerke, he's a big guy, but he's pretty fast for his size.
That's the end of first quarter. At the end, up 6-0. And once again, we'll go ahead and we'll step away. You're watching high school football here on Endeavor TV. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Enjoy the freedom of independent living with Endeavor's medical alert system. Contact emergency help or a loved one directly through the water-resistant two-way voice pendant. It's as easy as pressing a button to call for help in and around your home. The medical alert system is easy to use and connects directly to your landline telephone. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications, we help protect what you cherish most.
Back here at North Putnam High School, and they got T-shirt cannons shooting them clear out of the stadium here.
Yeah, we're protected by the press box windows right now. Yeah, someone didn't get that T-shirt.
What do we got coming up here, Jake?
Well, we got on September 20th, we got Cascade at Owen Valley. That's high school football. Then on the 30th, we'll be at Monrovia High School for Owen Valley Monrovia. That's volleyball. And then on October 6th, Eminence at Cloversdale. That's also high school volleyball. So all will be seen here on Endeavor TV.
Very nice. 6-0. Right here tonight.
Back to action. Ball's at the 11.
Let's see what we can take a look at. Ball is down at the 11. It's 3rd and 6.
We start the second period.
North Putnam threatening right here. Rudes, deep ball. There's a flag down. Looks like he was looking for number 21. I think that's Jeter.
I think that was number 42 for South Putnam, Grunlock. I think he may have gotten called for defensive holding or pass interference. He looked like he had a hold of the Cougar receiver there in the end zone.
Yeah, I think that was Jeter that time who he had a hold of. And we'll have to apologize for earlier because we couldn't see the scoreboard on our screen, but apparently it was there. We were just zoomed in really close to it.
Which is a good thing that it was still there.
Yeah.
We just didn't know.
So if you're thinking what's going on, yeah, we're not crazy. We just couldn't see it on our screen. And we have had trouble with it before.
Yeah. It was a legitimate panic.
It was. So that brings up 3rd down and 1. Jake, you think he'd try to just get this 1 yard here to give you some room to work with? Ooh, boy, I'll tell you what. He was moving through that line that time. Whoa.
And there's Hodges. The reason the coach really likes him, he's
Watch
a quick guy, he's a tough guy. He's going to get the handoff here, go around to the left. He's got some speed, just not enough to get away from the defenders there.
Well, that brings up 1st and goal here for the Cougars.
And you got 4 chances here to go 2 yards. So
You're going to go.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's early enough. You take them all 4 if you have to.
And I'm not, even if you were to get stuffed 4 plays on this, you turn the ball over so deep for them, you got a chance for a safety, and odds are they're not going to do much down there.
1st and goal at the 2.
That Christie in the backfield this time.
2 little yards to go. They give it handoff to the outside, busting through, and there's the score. Christie with 6. 2-yard run, and boom, here comes the Cannons.
Ethan Christie is only a sophomore, number 30. Currently has 4 touchdowns on the year, averaging about 63 yards a game.
Wow, man, I'll tell you what, that is impressive. He is a big kid, too. Extra point. Oh, and it gets blocked. And guess who slides through there and got that? I think it was Grunlock, wasn't it?
I think it was. He's making some great defensive plays.
Man. So there you go, 6-6. Jake, let's just stick right here. It's been a fun game to watch so far.
Blocked extra point attempt. You saw Grunlock. You saw Josh Bills.
That's for sure. And, because when they missed the extra point down on this end, and then we thought that would come back to bite them maybe later on. But now with Putnam missing theirs, 6-6. A field goal in a game like this. I don't think we've.
No. And so far, I think these teams really do match up with each other well. I know it's an easy thing to say when the game's tied, but really, they both have very good run games. Their defenses have been pretty solid for the most part. Passing game for both sides. South Putnam's completed a touchdown pass, but North Putnam throws haven't been horrible. So I think these two teams really do match up very well.
Dylan Wood and Jimmy Rudder, the deep backs for the Eagles.
Wood and Rudder back to receive. North Putnam gets ready to kick this one off.
Back playing kicker for the.
Looks like Woods will take it, but he stepped into it, so that'll be a touchback. So they won't be able to return that one.
I'm sorry, that was Allen on the kickoff.
Next offensive set from their own 20-yard line. Touchback on the kick by Bailey Allen.
The Eagles will take over right here on their own 20, 1st and 10. Tied up at 6-6. You know, these players that we've been able to read about, it's fun because they are, you know, truly the playmakers that we picked out here today have really been standing out.
Yeah, they have, and I've been trying my best to keep up on both teams. Obviously, I got to sit down with North Putnam's coach and kind of pick his brain a little more, but I did talk with Coach Nathan Aker of the South Putnam Eagles in week 1 when we played Cloverdale, or when they played Cloverdale, and I've been reading up online. He said the thing he really likes about his team is they're physical, they like to play fast, and they've had some injury issues this year. Stand-up mentality, he said, has been absolutely perfect. Haven't had any trouble this year. Obviously, 4-0, putting over 40 points a game.
And you got to love your teammates get along well like they do. Makes for good team camaraderie. Little pass out into the flat that time and nowhere to go.
Number 27, Kyle Hall. Up on the stop for the Cougars.
See right here, Hall just didn't get deep enough for that one. He's brought down by the defender, number 9, Duff.
The 29-yard line. It's 3rd down and 1 for the Eagles.
That brings up 3rd and 1. McHugh goes underneath center. He'll hand it off up the middle.
Inside, number 27 on the carry, Kyle Hall. Trevor Bingman on the initial hit, and he got help from a bunch of his Cougar mates.
See right there, that's going to bring up 4th and 1. Nope.
Picks up just
They're
enough yards.
going to say it's a
Gonna
first
get it?
down.
They
They're gonna say
got
it's a
it. So
first
they
down.
gave it to him. Nice.
Ball is at the 30-yard line.
So it looks like they are going to spot it right at the 30, and they're going to give them a first down for that one. So the Eagles get the first down. McHugh goes underneath center.
They're on 30-yard line.
Schaefer's going to dot the I.
McHugh back to pass. Got a man deep. Fight for it. Oh, boy, I tell you what. He looked that one right in. Rudder, I thought he had it.
Yeah, right in the hands of Rudder. Oh, man, you just hate to see a guy drop that. He had great position. You're going to see right here on the replay. Watch this fake, though, by McHugh. Snaps the ball. Great fake there. Gets some guys to commit. Put enough air on this pass. You can see Rudder turn around, track the ball, and just not be able to pull it in. That's a tough one.
As he's bringing it down, he's trying to turn his body at the same time, and, you know, he just didn't quite look it completely in. Tough one there for the young man.
You can see the frustration there.
Okay, there was no flag down. Q once again underneath center. You're going to hand off, busting to the outside. Picking up a few right there. Once again is Schaefer. Runs.
Yeah, Schaefer's a different running back than anyone they have on their roster. He's not real big, but he's pretty shifty and can get through some of those smaller holes and pick up some yards.
Second and 2. Second and 1, actually. Staying with that same formation. Once again, Schaefer driving, trying to get that Down. Looks like he may have it, Jake.
Well, it's going to depend where they spot the ball here. And they're going to give it to him again. First down, Eagles.
Woo, I'll tell you what. Just got the ball across that.
Hey, we're going to over the field here. Offense row on you. That's a momentum for the defense.
You can keep them from that 50 right there. I think you're going to accomplish something. That's the goal. Back to pass. Got a man wide open. Kicked off. That was Schaefer. Schaefer, somebody.
Wow.
He kicks it out. High stepping all the way down to the end zone, and that's a touchdown. But there is a flag down on the field.
Oh, if this play stands, Rudder has been the man on this play for sure.
Wow.
We'll see what
How
the
about
penalty's
that
for.
one? That was some fancy moves, too. Oh, and they're going to call this one back. I don't know what the call was for sure.
Now the officials are discussing it, but from the roar of the crowd from where we're sitting, it might be a... Yeah.
I just couldn't tell.
Let's see the call here. I didn't really see anything that would... It's going to be a personal foul. Yeah.
That's going to be on the receiver there.
Yeah.
Because watch the end of the play here. If we got that, I think he pushes right off on the face mask. And we may not have that one.
Yeah. Coach Barrett's not too happy about this call.
No, that's a tough one.
Let's see what's going. I don't know really why. Yeah, this.
So it's going to be.
So it's going to be against the Eagles.
Yeah.
So North Putnam.
And I'm telling you, from watching it, we don't have the replay, unfortunately. When you're watching it, the receiver catches the ball, and as he's making a move, he takes his hand and he pushes it right up against the defender's face mask. And I believe it's his face mask. Again, we haven't been able to see the replay of it. But from up here, we looked at it. As soon as that happened, I saw that the flag came out at that moment, so I assume that's what they're talking about, which to me, I guess, that's kind of a strange call. Seen a lot of stiff arms before.
Yeah.
So maybe they thought he threw it more of a stiff arm instead. Maybe it's more of a push or a punch of some kind. And that's what the referee determined that it was. Pass out for one time, busting through, trying to make up. Breaks tackles down to the 30, makes a move to the outside. Big block for Schaefer. Taken off, down to the 5. Touchdown, Eagles. What a run.
Wow.
How about getting that one back?
Yeah, I made up for that one for sure. How about that block by number 9, Wood, right there? Bringing the wood on that play.
Take a look one more time.
Just a simple throw, little wheel route there.
Yeah, pass out in the flat.
Here goes Schaefer. Watch this block by number 9. I don't know how he got out of that tackle.
Thought he was down there. I thought he was down there.
Doesn't step out of bounds. Great job of tiptoeing.
Oh, look how close he comes.
And nice cut back there. Great
Watch
control.
this.
And here it
50.
comes right here. Number 9 is going to lay out a massive block. That's Wood.
Oh,
and that's
boom,
gonna
and it takes
clear
out
the
number
way.
9 from Putnam. North Putnam.
Takes out 2 guys with 1 hit. Schaefer going to walk into the end zone.
Nice job on our replay guy down there in the booth.
Yeah, way to slow
Oh,
that
that's
down
our
for a big
director,
moment.
too.
Hey,
He does it all.
double shift.
Big extra point here for the Eagles. This one is up. Oh, and it's no good. Again, struggling on these extra points.
Wow.
Wow. What a great play
Ends up-
that time.
Ends up being a 60-yard play to Kyle Schaefer. That's 2 touchdowns already for McHugh in this rivalry matchup against North Putnam.
I'll tell you what, that was just like that. It was like he said, I'm getting that back. I'm going to get that touchdown back. And he went out and did it.
Well, maybe he heard that our replay didn't work on the first time. He's like, you want an instant replay of that? I'll give you an instant replay.
Let me give you one that actually will stand.
Yeah.
Interesting, though, on these extra points, you know. You kind of wonder, maybe does North Putnam, if they're able to score again, do they go for two, kind of mix it up, try to get to a point where some kind of a maybe takes a
usually
chance.
when I watch the extra point, either one of those, you'll normally start seeing two because maybe they play. And plus, it does mistakes if you get it. Looks better in the paper the next morning.
Yeah, that's right. Hodges deep for North Putnam Cougars. Take a look at him right there on your screen. Man, I'll tell you what, I still haven't got over that play. That was exciting, man.
That was exciting.
That got me fired up. I'm ready for some more. Let's get this football going. Hodges will take it. Making a move up to the 30, to the 35 before he gets pushed out of bounds. And number 6.
Yeah, pretty decent return there by Hodges, taking it out a little ways past the 30-yard line.
It'll be interesting to see now how North Putnam responds right here.
Well, Coach Barrett was telling me Wednesday that number 1, Hodges, may be one of the smallest guys on the team, but he says he is definitely the toughest. And we actually got to talk with Hodges a little bit as he came into the coach's office, and he said he's ready to play, ready to get a win against the rivals. And Coach said, okay, we'll go do a bunch of bench presses because we need to get you a little bigger before Friday. So he had 2 days to get bigger. I'm not sure how much that helped, though.
Handoff. Breaking to the outside. Picking up a few that time. It was number 4. It was Huffman. In the round. That time, getting the first down.
And Huffman does run the ball a little bit. He is part of that rushing attack that I mentioned during the offensive lineups.
Spot the ball about right at the 46. Rudes in shotgun. Handed off. That's Hodges again breaking tackles. And he's going to pick up about 8.
And see, that's a dangerous play there. Hodges was kind of freaking me out there a little bit, too, on that jet sweep because he started to slow down like maybe he was going to drop back and pass, and he will do it. He may have only completed 1 pass this year so far out of his 2 or 3 attempts, but that 1 pass was for a touchdown, so watch out.
Maybe they kind of look at this to see exactly what's going on downfield, you know, to see if he can actually make that play happen.
Well, if that's the case, still picking up 6-7 yards is pretty solid.
Definitely. 2nd and 8 for the Cougars. Rudes and shotgun. Once again, handoff. Hodges again.
That's Huffman there.
Huffman, I'm sorry.
Gets the first down, taken out around the 40-yard line.
Moving the ball right now. The Cougars are. Take a look, good blocking. Hard running by Huffman. We have seen a lot of running backs here tonight for both of these teams, Jake.
Yeah, and it's great that you mentioned that. I said North Putnam likes to have a rushing attack. They really don't have a primary back. Here's just some things for you. Brad Hodges has 2 touchdowns on the year, gets about 52 yards a game. Hayden Rudes, 3 touchdowns on the year, gets about 20 yards a game. Christie, 4 touchdowns on the year, gets about 63 yards a game. No one really ever breaks 100, but they all contribute, and it makes for a pretty successful running game.
Just all-around running game,
Yeah.
keeping fresh legs. We got a flag on the field. We'll have to see what that one is.
Takes a village to raise a child, that sort of thing.
It takes a group of football players to make a running back.
Yeah.
That's going to be below. Low block, and then take a look at this, see if we can see what happens. Might come in at the end here. There's some I think they got number 81 maybe. Doesn't look like it was intentional. It just looks like that's how it ended up happening. Interesting call again.
Those penalties are going to offset, though. We will replay first down, so no harm, no foul.
So 1st and 10 from the 39. Got Rudes. Mitchell out wide. They're going to hand it off again. No. Right up the middle. That was a sneaky play right there. Got me off.
That's number 7, Everts, right there.
Got me off guard on that one. Who was that? 7? Yeah.
Yep.
Sneaking him in there.
See right here, a little sleight of hand by Roots here. Oh, a little handoff.
Nice. I like that. No wonder. See?
Hands it off to Hodges, and Hodges hands it off to Everts.
Had everybody guessing on that one.
I like that play.
I like that play. 2nd and 4. Rude staying in that shotgun position. He'll roll out, looking for a man downfield. Nobody open downfield. He tries to run it himself, and he's taken down. Big number 57, Masters, is the master of that play.
Yeah, it was a great play there for 57, Joe Masters. You're going to see him right here. Quarterback's going to roll out a little bit. He's going to stay disciplined, keep his body in front of him, pull him down.
Very nice job of playing your position right there.
That's what you want to see.
Not overplaying it. That's going to bring up 3rd down here for the Cougars. Rudes throws a deep one out. This one is tipped around, but caught. That's going to be a touchdown.
Oh,
that was Huffman. How about that?
Oh, my goodness.
They blow another cannon shot off. This has been a crazy game.
Rudes looked like he got a little too much on that ball, and I thought that was easily going to be picked off by Rudder. You're going to see it right here.
Floats it over 2 defenders.
Yeah, I thought he floated it a little too much, though. I thought Rudder had the shot at this, and nope, perfect pass. Great catch there by Huffman. He's just going to go right into the end zone.
Right in the breadbasket.
Game. Pending the extra point, of course.
They fake it, rolling out. There's a pass. Hodges tries to find a guy in the backfield. I think if he would have hit him, though, he would have been out of bounds anyways. See, I like that call.
I do like that call as well.
And the Cougars, yeah, they tie this one up at 12-12. We'll go ahead and we'll take a break now, get a couple of our sponsors in. You're watching high school football right here on Endeavor Communications. Stick around.
Wow. College already.
Yeah. We gotta go.
I love you.
I love you too, Daddy. And thanks for everything.
Gratitude. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back to North Putnam High School. Tonight's game is brought to you by Endeavor Communications. Check out their eVoice telephone. Offers 20 popular calling features, including the popular voicemail, call waiting, and web portable access to manage your phone features online.
What a game so far, 12-12. North Putnam tying it up. They go for 2. They don't get that. We've not seen an extra point yet. You know, so it's going to be kind of, I mean, this comes down to a close game. You know, I don't know if there's anybody out there who can kick a field goal right now. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying right now.
Hey, I've been pulled out of the crowd before at halftime. They say, hey, can you make an extra point? I was like, of course, I can make an extra point. Do it in Madden all the time. I go up there and I can't do it. So
I don't know if I would want to embarrass myself by going out there and attempting one. That's great. North Putnam kicks it away. Big, high, long drive. They'll step in the end zone. Boy, and you can tell they are really wanting to bring that out. They're not going to get a chance. Wood is just dying to bring one of those out. And once again, it'll be a touchback. Eagles will take the ball right at the 20. And they'll take over 1st and 10. Did you think it would be like this tonight?
I looked at the stats all week. I thought it was going to be a close game. I didn't think we'd see, 4 extra points or 3 extra points missed in this game so far. But I knew these guys matched up well together. Even though North Putnam has that one loss, they're a great team. They're right there at the same level as South Putnam. So I did expect a very tight game.
I tell you, I'm so excited that we got a game like this. Looked like almost a false start that time, but they do get the ball away. That one goes out to Wood, but there's another flag coming in. That was caught by number 9, Wood, that time, and you can tell he's wanting to bring one out of the end zone all night, so he finally gets his hands on one.
And get holding, though, on the offense.
Take a look one more time.
I think
nice little block that time to free up Wood, but
yeah, it's right there at the top of your screen. The top, you just saw it right there before Wood was tackled.
You can tell the flag came in right at that moment. That'll back you up. 5. 1st and 15 now for the Eagles. 5.5 on the clock right now. Still 12-12. Back to throw. Over the middle. That one is caught. McHugh, that tell you what, that was a dangerous, a little bit behind his receiver that time.
Yeah, there's Jimmy Rudder there on the catch. Yeah, it did look like the throw was just a little bit behind. Looked a little dangerous, like it might get picked off. You're going to see it right here.
Now check out Rudder. He kind of has to come back for this one.
Yeah, had to adjust his body a little bit.
Not horrible. Not as bad as what I thought it was.
Way to look the ball in, though, make the catch, and
McHugh
get some positive yards.
Trips to the right. Going out to the side, but that will be over the head of Rudder.
Now Rudder's looking for a flag. He's not going to get it on that one. That was just great defense.
That'll bring up 3rd and 3. Eagles huddled up again. They came out with a very fast no-huddle offense. They were trying to get it working, trying to keep this defense on their heels. That didn't quite work out for them. They took their time and they started moving the ball. Quick handoff up the middle. I tell you what, you did not fake out that defensive line that time. Man, they plowed through that. That was a wall.
Yeah, this defensive line, pretty tough to trick. It's difficult to run straight at them, and their big guys are quick enough to try to contain that outside a little bit.
That was number 78, Shaylee.
That's
going to bring up, 4th and 3rd. Sorry about that, Jake.
No, you're fine.
Eagles going to have to punt it. They get away. Nice end-over-end punt. Picked up off the bounce and a big hit and nowhere to go. That was number 11. And just nowhere to go that time. What a big stop for the Cougars, this time, to get the ball back, especially with just under 4 minutes to play in this game.
Yeah, you have a really good shot here at, putting together a solid drive here, taking some time off the clock, scoring a touchdown, maybe a 2-point conversion. Going into halftime with an 8-point lead would be really good for the Cougars.
I think that would be huge. Great pass out the flat. I think you got to get out of bounds at that point. I think you save a little bit of clock.
Yep.
Although you want to run, you want to run this clock out, but I think if you give yourself a little bit of time too.
Well, North Putnam, keep in mind, they also have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. So they are sitting pretty right now on this final drive.
Tell you what, Rudd's been dead-eye so far. Kind of settled down a little bit, taking his time back in the pocket, plenty of time to make that pass. able to set his feet and deliver a bullet. Once again, almost exactly the same play. If it works, keep going back to it.
Yeah, marching down the field so far right now. They move the chains, a little over 3 minutes remaining in the half. Not too bad.
Rudds and Jeter. The Rudds and Jeter show, how about that? 3:12. Cougars now with the first down. Ball sitting right at the 42. Got 3 wideouts out to the right. Got Christie, look for him. Being rushed, oh, big pressure, able to break away from the pressure. He makes a completed pass.
Wow.
Did I say Christie or what?
That was Christie right there for sure.
Nice job by Christie to keep his eye on his quarterback and come back for that ball. That's hard to teach.
Yeah, it is. Watch the quarterback on this play. He's going to take a 3-step drop, try to roll out. Great pressure by the defense. Nice speed by the QB, looking down the field. And, yeah, credit Christie and the rest of the receivers for realizing, hey, my quarterback's in trouble. Let me cut my route short and come back to him to give him a way out of this.
I tell you what, I really thought they were looking for Christie in the early point of that play.
It's Hodges again.
Knocked down by number 7, Brandon Gerke. Number 23, Dalton Scott there as well for the Eagles. Timeout on the field taken by the Cougars. That's their first timeout.
The Cougars looks like they're going to take a timeout here. Probably a real good timeout to take. So with that timeout, we'll go ahead and take one also. It's tied up 12-12, but don't go away. We gotta, something great going to happen here before
a rivalry
this
game.
first
Rivalry
half.
game.
You never know what's going to happen, so stick around. We'll be right back.
Control your thermostat, door locks, and lights with your Endeavor eShield security system. Save energy by remotely controlling your lights and adjusting your thermostat's heating or cooling while you're away with Honeywell Total Connect. Forget to lock your door? No problem. Lock your doors remotely with the touch of a button from your smartphone or wireless device. Call 1-800-922-6677 for a free home and energy management system quote or visit our website at weendeavor.com for more details.
Welcome back to North Putnam High School. Pete Gasho and Jake Morris on the call for you tonight here at Endeavor Communications.
It's been a fun one so far.
It's been a real fun one so far. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect. It's been very exciting so far. In trouble in the backfield, able to break away, but boy, that was a big hit. I'm not sure what happened that time. We did have a late flag that came in.
Yeah, Jimmy Rudder came in and took down Huffman. Let's see what the flag is for.
I tell you, we've had a lot of flags. Be a face mask. That's against the Eagles, and that's going to give them even more yardage.
Not the kind of penalty you want
No,
on a drive before the half if you're the Eagles.
Not at all. Not at all. It was 2nd and 5. That's going to move the ball clear down to the 13-yard line where they'll take over first down, still with 2:34 on the clock. A lot of time